Hi, Deirdre McNamara here from Letterkenny IT. I'm just going to give you a quick demonstration of the Failte Ireland Food and Beverage Toolkit. I've opened it up and we're just looking at the ingredients price list, and in here you keep track of all of the products that you keep in stock and the prices that you charge out for them. Now at the moment we have the full list displayed here, and if I scroll down you can see, and I'm scrolling down and down and down, and you can see there are lots and lots of items here, and there's so many there to take you quite a while to find the ones you're actually looking for. So I'm going to move right back up to the beginning of it again, and I'm just going to do Control and Home, which brings me right up to the beginning. So CTRL on your keyboard and then the Home key on your keyboard as well, and that brings you back up to the beginning. Now I know that the whole of the stock list is displayed at the moment because do you see these things here? They're all plain little triangles. They're all the same, and that lets us know that all of the stock list is displayed at the moment. If, for example, I just wanted to look at one particular category, I could click in here and I can select all, and then just select breads. So now nothing else is selected except the breads category, and I click on OK. And now when I scroll down you can see it's a much shorter list, and it just shows me the items that are in the bread category. You'll notice, however, that the category tab at the moment, it isn't a plain triangle anymore. It's got that little filter symbol on the little drop down there. So I'm going to bring this one back to plain again by selecting all, click on select all, and OK. And now you'll notice that this is back again a plain little triangle, and the whole list is displayed. If I'm looking for one particular product, so for example if I was looking for chickens, I could click in here, ignore that little error message, I can click in here and I can just ignore all of that, and in here I can type in chicken. And I couldn't even be bothered typing the whole lot. I'm just going to type in CHICK, and I'm going to click on the OK. And now you can see it brings back all of the items that have the word chicken, CHICK, in them. And you can see all of the items that are in here. So if, for example, I had a new price in from my supplier for chicken fillets, okay, it's in the poultry and game category, it's in the subtype poultry, chicken fillets. In our recipes we use it by the gram, but this is how we buy it in. So we buy 1 kilogram and we pay $5.50 for it. Actually, the butcher is now giving me a new deal. So if I buy 2 kilograms, he's going to charge me $10.20. Okay, and automatically it'll know how to convert that over. If you decided that actually you wanted to add in, for example, organic chicken fillets, I'm going to bring this one back to select all and OK. And I'm going to find the right section in here, and I'm going to go to, where was it, poultry and game. Okay, and here you can see here's all the rest of the chicken. So I'm going to make one very similar to this. The green space shows that you can actually type stuff in yourself. So in here I'm going to type in poultry. I think I can select it actually. I'm going to select poultry, and in here I'm just going to type in organic, maybe chicken dash organic fillets. Okay, now in the recipes we'll use it by the gram. Okay, and we get a little error message saying we haven't filled in all of the details here. So in here we're going to buy these in. These come in because they're expensive. We buy them in by the kilogram. And in here we specify it's the kilogram. Now it knows how to convert from kilograms into grams, and so this little error message has disappeared. And for 1 kilogram of organic chicken we're getting charged $8.90, for example. Okay, so you can then at the moment you can see here we're not looking at the whole sheet at the moment. We want to display the whole sheet by clicking on this and clicking on select all and OK. Okay, so you can update all of your price list and your stock sheet in here. The next thing you might want to do is to go down here and put in a particular recipe. So if you click on this sheet down over here, the first thing we type in is the dish name. So for example, we could type in chicken stew. Okay, and how many portions will this create? This will create 8 portions of chicken stew. Okay, and in here we then select the items that we want to take things from. So we start off by putting in the poultry. Okay, and we want I don't know 850 grams of organic chicken fillets. Okay, now you'll see as we choose this, automatically this gets pulled up from the first sheet. The gram comes in automatically. The price, that's the price per kilogram, but we're not using a full kilogram, we're only using 850 grams. So 850 grams will not charge us $8.90, it'll be $7.57. So that's how much 850 grams of organic chicken fillets costs. And then put in the other items. So for example, if we put in well, let's think, where are we down? Herbs and spices, and we want 25 grams. And in here we can then choose of basil. And we carry on putting in all of the rest of the bits and pieces. It automatically will calculate the cost of the whole recipe, which is the addition of all of these. The 757 plus the 110 adds up to this one here. And it tells you, we typed in the 8 at the top, if the whole dish, including 4% wastage, comes to 902, divided between 8 people, that makes 113 is the cost per person, or the cost per portion. Okay, so if you wanted to, for example, you just thought, well, I can probably sell this for 750. 750, and type in your proposed selling price. It tells you here what your gross profit margin at 750, your gross profit margin would be 83. Okay, considering your costs, and if you want to go with a 70% profit margin, if you sell it for 410, that will give you a 70% margin. If there's a particular margin that you want to achieve, so for example, if you wanted 80% margin, you type in your 80% in that little green cell there, and it tells you to get 80% margin, you need to charge $6.14. Okay, that's the end of this first video.